Hey guys, time for a little update video here. As you may have noticed, there's been a number of things going on with the channel. We've got premieres we've been working on. We've got a new logo. I'm going to talk about that. And we've also got new intro and outro cards, which is something I'd never done before now. So anyway, I've been working on a few things. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've been working on a little bit of search engine optimization, trying to make the videos a little more kind of out there, because YouTube doesn't like, advertising anything unless it's already going to get millions of views. So I've been working a little bit on that, though I don't really know much about it. All the information that I have been able to find out there has been super vague and doesn't really help all that much. So I've tried a little bit, and we'll see where it goes. The other thing, or one of the other things anyway, I've been putting a little more time into the editing process, as you may have noticed if you've watched the latest Let's Play Shadow Hearts. I've been playing around with some new techniques that I'm trying to familiarize myself with the editing software. And so yeah, I've been putting a lot more time into that, so I hope it shows. We've been getting more clips, and I've been trying to get additional information and different transitions and trying to make it look all around better. So anyway, any of the things that I talked about, just let me know how you think I'm working on it. If things you like, things you don't like, let me know in comments. The only way I can, make things better for you guys in particular is if you let me know. Otherwise, I'm just guessing. I've also done a decent amount of cleanup on the channel. I've been removing a number of old, update videos that don't need to be there. You don't need an update video from 4 years ago. No one's going to be able to find it anyway. But I've been kind of removing older stuff that doesn't really need to be on the channel anymore. In fact, the other thing I've been doing as I've been doing this is if I found a little kind of addendum to an LP, I've tried to tag it into a playlist for that LP so it can actually be found. It would have been helpful on release of the game, release of the LP, but it doesn't really help if it's buried under 1,500 other videos. So I've been doing that. I've also removed the first 4 Let's Plays that I ever did. Those have been privated for years anyway, so it's unlikely that many of you would have seen them if you were wondering what they are. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3, and Super Mario All-Stars. I believe those are the only ones I've deleted. Like I said, I had those ones privated for years. They were very old and very bad, and so I've straight up removed them off the channel. Got, just trying to clean things up. I've also been adding little bits of annotation, or not annotation, but trying to add the console onto the playlist to see if that will help people, be able to pick out these playlists a little better. Then we've got the outro and intro segments that you'll see introduced in the Shadow Hearts LP if you've been watching that. These were done by me. I created them using the Camtasia assets that I have access to, since that's my software of choice for editing. And for the most part, I'm relatively happy with what I've been able to put in there. If you're ever wondering about the music used or anything like that, it'll be in the video description. That's another one of the things I've tried to improve upon, is making the video description kind of more pop and easier to kind of find the information you're looking for in there. So we've got set for links, set for credits to the people who have provided music for it, or whoever made the intro cards or the thumbnails or whatever. I've tried to include most of that information in there. And so yeah, I've been doing that. And what do you guys think about these intro outro cards? Do you think that they work? Are they good? Are they bad? Any and all questions, concerns, ideas, put them down below. It helps me out a lot. And for the first time since I started this channel, I have a new logo. Now, the one I had before was the Laughing Man logo from the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. Mainly because when I made my YouTube account, I wasn't planning on making any videos. I was just, it's like, well, what's a small icon that I have in my pictures folder? That one, sure, well, that one goes on there. That was the entire reason why it went there. And I just never really thought to change it just because it had been there for so long. As you can see, it's very much, it looks a lot the same that the other one did, at least in terms of shape and in color styles, and I wanted to kind of keep that because I'm familiar with it, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it as well. So yeah, I wanted to kind of keep the same shape and the same basic idea with it, but make it more, you know, about the channel than about an anime, as good as that anime may be. Now, I specifically want to thank Nathan, otherwise known as Lecco, for working on the design for the new logo and doing all the Photoshop stuff that I can't do. He basically took the ideas that I gave him and kind of worked with them and was able to, you know, put out the logo because I suck at using Photoshop and he's apparently a whole lot better than I am. So it's a simple design and I think it pretty much does exactly what I wanted it to, so I want to thank him for doing that. It gave me more time to work on a lot of the other aspects with the channel, like, you know, more time on editing and the outro cards and all this other stuff. He does have a gaming channel himself. Him and a friend of his, they have their own channel, and I get the vibe kind of watching them that the two are just like long-term friends hanging out and playing games. And they played a lot of the Mega Man games, and they even played Chrono Trigger, which is my favorite game of all time. So if you want to check them out, they're over at youtube.com/csgamingwizards, and I'll have that link in the description. Finally, I've been playing around with the Premiere system. Now, the way Premieres work is it basically takes the episode that I've already recorded and edited and all that, and in the normal time slot that it would be uploaded, it just plays it as a live stream. And when it does that, we can, you know, people can talk to each other in the chat there, and basically it'll run, you know, from the start time all the way to the end. You won't be able to skip forward through. You'll be able to skip backward, I believe, through those videos. And, you know, if you miss something or something like that, you can cycle backward. But it'll only play up to whatever the same point is. So everyone watching it live will basically be able to experience it at the same time, which can be useful. I won't always be able to be in the chat there when videos go live, but if I am, then I can talk to you guys and answer any questions that you may have. If I, for, you know, this reason, that reason, or the other reason, I'm not in the chat, it probably means that I'm either at work or at the gym or something. So put any questions that don't get answered in the chat down in the video description, and I will get to them when I'm able to. Some people have noted that they don't seem to get notified by YouTube when the videos go up, or when the live stream goes up, or anything like that. They should notify you, but you are going to have to go, at least from what I've heard. I don't actually use the bell system myself, but if you go to the bell next to the subscribe button and you click on it, it'll give you the option to never notify, occasionally notify, which for some reason is the default, and always notify. If it's set to occasionally, it may or may not do whatever the hell it wants to, because, you know, YouTube. If you select always, you should always get notifications when the videos go up, and then you'll be able to check them out, and you shouldn't miss any of the live streams or the premieres or whatever you want to call them. So anyway, that's one thing. I've noticed a couple people have mentioned it, that they don't seem to get notified of the videos on the Premiere system. So try that if you haven't already, and that might help you out, hopefully. Other than that, it's YouTube's fault. Don't blame me. Now, I've been using the premieres for the Monday video, the start of the week. So I figure, you know, we take a weekend off, or you guys take a weekend off for videos, because I'm usually recording them instead of uploading them at that point. And then we start off a new week, and I figure, okay, we'll premiere the first episode of the week and get, you know, people excited about, you know, another week worth of episodes. Now, do you like the premieres? Basically, the idea is we can talk in the chat, and, you know, everyone can watch it together if they're so inclined. I don't really have a preference one way or the other. You guys can always put comments down, and I can always answer them when I get around to it. Or, you know, I can do it, like, if I happen to be available at that point in time, then I can do it. You know, I can do it live there in the chat. I've done that on a couple of the episodes, but on a couple of them I've been preoccupied, so I wasn't able to. But anyway, do you want me to leave them just coming out on Mondays? Do you want me to scale them back and do them only for like special episodes, like a big kind of mid-game finale and the first episode and the final episode, and stuff like that? Or do you want me to do it more often? Do you want me to premiere all of the episodes or some of the episodes? Or anyway, let me know, because without, it's all up to you guys. You guys are the ones watching the videos. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm genuinely looking for feedback on any and all of the things I've talked about here. So if you have an opinion, let me know. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's all for this one. See you guys next time.